How's it going, guys, and welcome back to another Silica video. In today's video, we have got patch 0.7.16. I am going to be joined by a few of you guys in Discord. You're going to be joining me for this game that I'm going to be showcasing. Just showcasing the patch in general. We're going to go over the patch notes to start with as well. The reason why you can see the background of my camera is because, unfortunately, my curtain rail did fall down a few days ago, and I'm still trying to repair it. So I've got poor lighting at the moment, so... The best way to get around it is literally to chuck the blur of the background on so you can see everything that's around me. So yeah, I do apologise if the camera seems a bit off more than usual, but I digress. Anyway, without further ado, we're going to get into the patch. If you enjoy the video, please leave a like, subscribe, hit that bell notification button. About 80 to 90% of you guys are not subscribed to the channel that plays Silica. If you want to see some content, you want to watch me go live, you want to join the community games, please drop that sub button. I very much appreciate it if you could. I'm going to try and push to 2,000 subs, and we're so close. If we can get to 2,000 subs, it's going to be absolutely amazing. Right, without further ado, let's get into the patch notes. So, we're on 0.1.16. 0.7.16. It seems like it's going to be a little patch, but to be honest with you, the patch is very substantial. So, well, let's get into it. Added unit direct control to RTS. Now, this is absolutely huge. It allows the commander to take control of any AI unit on the battlefield in a direct control, like almost like camera, remote control style way of doing it. And that includes harvesters, by the way. So harvesters are able to be direct controlled, which is absolutely huge for eco management, even though the harvesters in this patch are actually a lot better than they were prior. But we'll get into that. Player tags for friendly units, so that's absolutely huge. It allows you to see a friendly player. For example, they're in a vehicle and you're trying to take control of that vehicle. You don't know if it's AI controlled or if it's player controlled. It's going to make things a lot easier for you. You're going to be able to see who it is. Improved harvester navigation graphs, allowing the harvester to travel around objects. A lot less of this back and forth, like million-point turn just to go around something. We'll see that in game. Improved vehicle wheeled. My God, I can't speak. Wheeled vehicles, including the harvester, no longer do many point turns. The turnaround when there's room. Pretty much what I just went over just a second ago. Fixed. If the player limit was not changed, the server setup, the maximum value was used. So if you left it at 12, it would go to 36. That's also be fixed as well. And the last little note there is we hope you enjoy the fixes and improvements. So stay tuned for next week's updates. So Duram's been pushing out an update each week, so the man is on it, hot on it. So what we're going to see next week, I mean, I'll try and cover each patch each week for you guys. If it's substantial like this, I will cover it in a game as well. Without further ado, we're going to jump into the game. We're going to see if any of the guys are in. If not, we'll carry on and wait for them to join, but we're jumping in, so here we go. So, we are in a game. Let's just check if we've got anyone in. Ah, look, we've got a lot of lads in. So, we're going to take control of Sol straight away. We're going to go human v human, take control of Sol. I'm going to go straight for command. The guys are going to join me as well onto Sol because, yeah, we're going to showcase what's going down here, what's going down. So, we're on Rift Basin. We're going against the AI. I'm just going to literally show you everything that's been patched in today's update. You know, the normal, just like last week. What I'm also going to do as well for you guys, I'm going to shrink my camera so I don't take up so much of the screen. As we start. Cheeky little shrink on the camera. There we go. I'm going to pull me down to the box. Actually, I'm going to pull me mid here because I know there's a box here that shows up. So, right. So, we've got guys inside their quads. We're going to start building with a refinery straight away. We're going to get with refinery up and running off the get-go on 2 angles. And we're going to show you direct control. So, the refineries are going down. I'm pretty okay with that. So, you can see my balls is inside of that quad. And Mr. YellowWhale is also inside that quad. And we've got 2 other guys there as well. You can see that they have got nice little player tags on them. We're actually going to take control of the scout. And look at that. So we're in direct command. As you can see, it's kind of like almost like a video feed of, yeah, of the soldier. So it's not like if you're the soldier itself, it'd be a lot more cleaner. It kind of shows you are the commander. And you can see, I can see Quantum Unicorn, and I can also see Flame. So the other 2 have gone off in their buggies to go locate the enemy. But we can actually see these guys and their names above their heads. We know if they're player controlled or AI, which is absolutely great. If you want to relinquish control of this AI unit, you just hit escape and you're back in commander view. Easy as that. Easy as that. So we're going to send these guys off anyway. We're going to send them on a bit of a walk. But look at that. Look at that. Going to say hey to the guys. And hopefully they say hi. Say hi, YouTube. So, we're going to show off the harvesters. We're going to show off the wheeled vehicle patches as well. And we're going to show you how we take control of a harvester as well. Taking control of a harvester is pretty damn big. So here's our harvester here. Say we want to take control of him. Boom. We're in direct control of the harvester. Now, I must warn you as well. If you do take control of a harvester, just an FYI, you need to manually command the harvester after you've let go of it. I have spoke to Drama about this. I literally left them a comment saying when you leave control of a harvester from command, the AI doesn't seem to pick it back up, so you'd have to like issue the order to get them to pick it back up, basically. Right, okay, so we're gonna get the barracks down. Boom. Did build it the wrong way, but it's absolutely fine. Like I said, it's just an AI game. I don't expect the AI is going to be able to defend against us. Especially the guys in this game. We've got a bunch of comp players, so they're going to be able to smash the AI in a hot record time. We're going to keep an eye on the harvesters as well. We're going to see how they handle it. Okay, so we've got a boy going in reverse. Let's see how he handles depathing now that he's had a bit of a patch. So, I mean... Go for 1 point turn. He's literally going to spin around and go straight for that Volturian patch. I wonder if he's going to go like this. You can see the line coming in as well. So the line kind of shows he's going to go down here. Let's see if he does follow that route. Looks like he is going to follow that route. Okay, that's fair enough. And there we go. He's off he goes. This harvester's about halfway done. He's got to spin himself around because he's run out of crystal on this side. So that's fine. But if you also feel like you need to take control of the harvesters again, then all you have to do is hit direct control, and then you can literally command a harvester and get it, get it going. So you can get some early eco if you find that the AI harvester is not doing it fast enough. But to be honest with you, the AI harvesters are doing a lot better job than they were prior. Looks like a few of our guys are already found the enemy base, and they are already harassing those guys, taking down the infantry and whatnot. And you can see I don't have an option to take control of player-owned vehicles, which is great. You shouldn't be able to do that. You shouldn't be able to kick someone out yet. Now, the reason why I say yet is I'm not sure what's going to be happening when it comes down to assigning vehicles so they cannot be controlled, technically. I don't think you'd be able to kick someone out of their vehicle, though. So, we'll see. We'll see how that plays out. Okay, we're looking good. We're needing money. Looks like we've got one harvest on his way back. One's about halfway complete as well. If you want to speed this up, to be honest with you, you should be absolutely fine. You should return pretty quickly. Quantum Unicorn taken to the cliffs as well. Looks like YellowWhale is getting chased down by an enemy quad. And we might have actually run out of all quads here. The AI seems to be pushing onto YellowWhale quite rapidly. Okay, so harvester number 1 making his turn back into the loading bay. He's going to be offloading that glorious Volturium so we can get some glorious money into the game. There we go. Lovely bit of handoff of cash there. Here we go. We're getting a nice little cash injection. We're going to be able to go and get our research facility up momentarily. And here it goes. Boom. Where are we going to put it though? We're going to put it right here. Right. Going to build a few light quads for the guys so they can take them out for a spin. Or if I want to take it out for a spin, I can go in the light quad while I wait for the harvesters to return money. At this point in the game, to be honest with you, if you're waiting for too long, then I would suggest you take control of the harvester to speed up your incoming eco. This one's on his way back already. This one is actually on his way. So this one might have a bit of an issue. Look, see, he's about to turn here. If he goes over the top, then it's fine. He might have to do a turn. So we're going to take control of him, just to speed him up a little bit. Eventually, we'll get there. We will go back to the Volturium. But we can assist in the speed up process for this harvester. And there we go. We're going to let him go now and do his thing. Okay, this harvest is returning. We've got a research facility going live. Looks like we've got a lot of enemies inbound. The bunker's being taken by one of us. But like I said, we've got buggies coming out for these guys to get themselves into some buggies. I made sure I built them for them. Another harvester inbound. I am going to build another refinery. I'm going to build it here. If I can. And then we're going to spend the rest on upgrades. Okay. Just letting the guys sit inside of the quads so they can go out and do what they want, basically, while we defend the incoming. The AI normally does go full attack to start with, but it won't be for much longer. Right, okay, so we're going to go for Eco Boom, and then we're going to go and push the AI. I'm getting Tech 1 already. The next load of Harvester goods, which will be coming in very shortly. This one's actually run out on this patch. He's going to go for the Northern patch, which is fine. I'm going to get 2 more Harvesters up as well to help with the economics. We are missing Quantum Unicorn and YellowWhale coming down from the cliff there as well. Going to push out some more quads so they've got something to ride about in. And while we wait, actually, tell you what, let's take direct control. So, an FYI as well, guys, if you have direct control of a unit, the AI won't claim control of command off of you. Is a great thing to have. That means you will stay as the commander, and no other player can take commander from you either. So, it's a good little thing. It's a great little thing. Looks like this harvest is either done or going for a next patch. Where are the enemies? Okay, I've got gunfire going over here. We're gonna go have a look, and it is an enemy-like quad. There we go. So we're going to relinquish command. And we're going to send them down to the guys that are waiting for their supplies. Okay, so we've got a lot of harvesters on the get-go. This one's still having a bit of a struggle fest. So what we're going to do, we're going to take control of him. It could be because he was engaged in combat. Looks like we did run over one of the buggies there. And we're just going to make sure this guy's getting that Volterium on board. Because I do need the eco. And guys, obviously a human harvester is still going to be better than an AI harvester. That is a given. That's always going to be the case. Yeah, because the AI will take its time on harvesting. As a human player, you can literally pick and choose where you're harvesting off to. So as you can see there, I'm kind of filling the tanks quite quickly. And then I'm going to do a reverse after I take down this amount, unless I go full. I don't think I'll go full. No, I won't. Gonna watch out for this quad here. Don't run into my wheel. Thank you, quad. And the reason why I'm building quite a few quads as well is to show off the wheeled vehicles pathing as well, because the pathing has been changed. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually not gonna carry on with this. I'm gonna move this harvester back now into its refinery, even if it's not at full capacity. So some of the AI won't do. Now, it's the reason why I'm doing it. So I need money. I want money. So I'm gonna back them up now. So we're backing them up. You should see incoming money as well from the other harvesters, hopefully any time now. That one over there is mining away. YellowWhale's over at the barracks. And there we go. So what we can do now is, because the AI won't reclaim control, it'll just sit there. We're going to wait for him to give in the funds. Look how much money we've got all of a sudden. The harvesters are doing their job. So, let's get these guys up to tanks, shall we? Let's go for tanks. We're not going to build anything else. We're good on money at the moment. I'm not even going to build heavy quads. I don't feel the need for it. This harvester could literally go, go about there. Do what you want, to be honest with you, Mr. Harvester. Go do what you want. The guys can handle it. They're all rifle marksmen, so they can handle most of this. Looks like he's going for a quad, so the quad's being recalled over there. I'm going to wait for Mark II. We've got tons of money. You know what? We're going to show off the wheeled vehicles. We're going to go for a heavy quads as well. Even though I said, we're not going to go for heavy quads. You know what? We're going to go for heavy quads. Why not? Okay, so we're about to hit our second mark, which I believe is just light vehicle factory, light armored vehicles. Yeah, light armored vehicles, and also we're going to see the heavy come into play. Here we go. We're about to hit Mark II. Right, time to get the heavy vehicles out. And the reason why you spam heavy vehicle factories is because you want to start producing multiple vehicles all at once. Now, this is going to prove a right hassle for this harvester. Let's see if his improved AI can find himself a way around these buildings back to his own refinery. We're actually going to lose this quad, unfortunately. And that's what we're going to do. So, there's something I have noticed when you use a unit, lose a unit, get the English right eventually, is if you do die with that unit, you won't go back to the command screen straight away. You're going to have to wait until your death phase goes through, like you would as a player. So just bear that in mind if you are commander. If you're going to use a unit, cut feed quite quickly. Just cut the feed, because if you want to go back to commander as quickly as possible, you need to do that. I have noticed it. I can show you, to be honest with you, if I've got an AI somewhere around here. Balls is going to get destroyed, unfortunately. We're going to get some heavy quads at the front line. We're going to go Mark IV, so now we've unlocked everything. Whilst these guys, hold the front line, the heavy factories are going up as well. We've got movement here. What we're going to do is send the quad that way to start with. Actually, we're going to send one of them, because one can handle that lone scout. Oh yeah, another trick as well. I have said this in multiple videos, but if you want to rotate your camera in the commander view, you hold Alt, and then you can look around so you can see what's happening. For example, this harvester is having a bit of a whale of a time. He's going for this Bolterian patch, but he is unfortunately getting a little bit stuck. So we're gonna give him just a bit of assistance. Because yes, the AI is improved, but it's still not perfect. So we're just gonna assist him. And then we can leave him go. So there we go. We've assisted him enough as it is. So now command him to go back to that Bolterian patch. He should carry on. Looks like the quads are now moving through. Looks like one of our balls in that heavy quad already. And YellowWhale's in that one. Cool. Third heavy quad's out. And our heavy factories are almost at the ready. Here we go. So we've got all heavy factories should come up at the same time. We've got 20,000 dollary dues, and we're going to be able to push out tanks pretty quickly. And then we'll be able to get rail tanks out, the siege tank, you know, all that sort of stuff. Should be fine. Okay, so if you're ever commander, you see this happen, make sure you've got a unit close by, because if they get themselves stuck here, they tend to just shoot, and your HQ can't do anything about it. It is what it is. Right. Push out a few rail tanks, and then we're going to wait, because we're going to build ourselves the Ultra Heavy Vehicle Factory, which we're just 400 off. Let's have a look. Our harvester just finished unloading. By the way, that harvester was the one I called out a moment ago that was over here mining. And he did. He managed to get all the way back to his refinery. Well played to that harvester. Well played. Okay, I'm going to let the guys have their fun. I'm actually going to join them in a tank as well, if we've got room for one. As these are almost finished manufacturing. So, rocket truck's almost done. The hover tank's almost done as well. So, we're going to see some tanks on the field momentarily. We've got a heavy quad here just defending. We're going to go up here and just check, make sure no we're not getting scouted from the north from the AI. And, boom. Big old crash out from my balls. Every time. Right, money coming in. Let's get the Ultra Heavy Factory out. We're going to pop it here. Like that. And then we're going to go for another refinery. Actually, no, we're not. We're not going to go for another refinery. So we're going to start moving these tanks in. We've already started producing railgun tanks from this factory, so we're going to continue to do so. There we go. We're just getting rid of spare cash. If you've got excess cash, you're doing something wrong. The only reason why I had quite a lot of excess cash to start with, again, this harvest is having an issue, is because I'm too close to that Voltarian patch. I would have thought. Here comes the rocket truck as well. And as I was saying, if you've got excess cash, you want to make sure you're using it if you're not planning to use it for something. So the reason why I had a lot of excess cash a minute ago is because I was planning to make sure all heavy factories were producing units. Right, okay, wow, the tanks and the rocket trucks are out. We're going to have more onto the field momentarily. Rocket launchers being used. Like I said, we are going to take control of a hover tank. And this is why this update is absolutely amazing. Just being able to jump into a unit directly and just have control. And you can see I'm actually looking at a few of the guys here. We've got Flame inside of this hover tank. We've got Balls over there in a heavy quad by what I think it's heavy quad by the looks of things. Looks like he actually might have switched to this rocket launcher. Yeah, he has. Because this was his light quad. There's YellowWhale. And our game's going to be coming to a close momentarily because, yeah, we're going to start slamming their base relatively quickly. I mean, again, more coming out now, so even more. We're probably not even going to be able to produce the first siege tank by the time this game comes to a close. Also, guys, if you are watching this video today, when this video goes live at 7:30 p.m. UK time, I'm actually going to be live. I'm going to be live on YouTube. So I'll probably leave the video card above there at the top of the screen at the start of the video. If you want to join in on the games, 36-player server. Don't know what map. Maybe Badlands tonight, I think. And we're going to just have a bunch of fun. Get a lot of the guys in. You know, do the normal thing, just like Silica Sundays. By the way, guys, Silica Sundays, I'm not entirely sure if it's on this week. It might be moved to Saturday. It's all depending on the Silica tournament that's being hosted. If the tournament doesn't go through, then I'll move to Silica Sundays again for this week. Just to let you guys know. So let's see how the harvesters are doing. So he is actually... Right, okay, this is concerning. Okay, we're actually going to take control of him. So he wants to go around for some reason. There we go. So this should sort him out. Now, I won't keep control of him. What I'll do is I'll drive him over here, and I'll tell him to go home. There we go. Okay, more hovers coming out, tanks and whatnot. You know, a lot of good stuff. Got our first rail tank on the field. All the guys are pushed up to the front line. We're going to move all these tanks in. And we're going to finish this game off. The AI, unfortunately, unable to survive against the superior firepower of YellowWhale, MyBalls, Flame. I'm not going to say the last word of it. And I don't know where... Oh, there's Quantum. Quantum's in a hover tank. We're direct control a rail tank. Let's activate combat vision. So commander mode, combat vision. No difference from the normal one. Just you've got the recording flicker on screen. That's normal for being in commander. It's showing you kind of like got remote control. Right, okay, they should have won the game pretty quickly at this rate. More tanks coming out. Did that issue the command? I'm sure it did. Yeah, it did. We're going to take control of this hover. He looks like he's a bit... Oh, hello. What's going on here, Mr. Hover? Getting you a bit caught up in the harvester, are we? There we go. We're going to send him on his merry way. Yeah, guys. Just making sure I covered everything on the patch notes for you today. I'm sure I have. I have indeed. Yep, so everything's been covered so far today. I've covered like wheeled vehicles, their movements to get around things. We witnessed the harvester, this one, that comes home here. This harvester, you can see, is like darting himself directly into the refinery. Just no givens. Just in there straight away and just depositing the funds. That's great. We love to see it. He's not trying to like 3-point turn himself into the refinery. This one is going to have to turn, but he kind of went straight into the heavy factory to do the turn. And he's going to head where? Here? Cool. Yeah, this one here. Yeah, you can see where he's pathing. He's pathing directly around this heavy factory. And he's going to do it quite efficiently as well. We're going to get this hover tank out of the way pretty quickly. So it's direct control. Let's just zoom him out. There we go. He's out of the way. But yeah, 23,000 coinage left. Looks like the enemy is almost down and out. And we have literally only just hit nighttime. So GG's to the lads in game. I assume they're going to be joining me today on stream. So if you watch this video and you do see them on stream, just say hello. Bunch of friendly guys. And if you're wanting to play Silicon competitively as well, there is, I think, PB's in here. Yeah, PB. So, yeah, if you want to join a team, PB's here. There's a bunch of other teams as well that you can join. Looks like we have won the battle, pretty much. Let's take control of this one here. Sorry, Mr. Rail Tank. I think there's one more refinery to go, and then we are good to go. Gonna ignore the harvester because it's a non-combative unit, so it doesn't matter if it gets blown up. I mean, it did just got annihilated, but still. As soon as this building's been destroyed, then that is all she wrote for this showcase of today's patch. Let me know, guys, in the comments below, if you've reached the end of this video, what you guys think of today's patch. Are you enjoying it more now that you can have command and direct control of your units? The harvesters as well being a lot better, and the ability to just give them a little bit of a, a little bit of a push here, a little bit of a helping hand as well when it comes to being in command. You can literally like get stuff moved around and things. So yeah. Without further ado, guys, I'm going to leave you here. Don't forget, guys, you can also join the membership for YouTube. Just click join in the button below. It does cost money, but it goes straight towards the channel, goes towards me as well, and it enables me to keep making content for you guys. Without further ado, guys, I will see you in the next video. Peace out.